One tip that's really helped me for people skills, communication, connecting with people, I got from Brian Grazer. He's the Hollywood producer. He worked with Ron Howard for decades. And he said he's got a couple books out. And in one of his books, he talks about how eye contact was his biggest secret to success. He says very few people make good eye contact, and he says, and it's done wonders for him. He actually said in the book it's his biggest secret to success, believe it or not, making good eye contact. And so I took that and I thought, well, how can I make good eye contact? I've got schizophrenia. In my worst year, when I first got diagnosed, I don't think I looked at anybody in the eye for probably a year. My self-esteem was so low, I couldn't make eye contact. It was so difficult. And I really struggled with that for a long time, like 20 plus years. I really struggled with making eye contact. And I read Brian Grazer's book, I don't know, in the last 5, 6, 7 years or so. And so I thought, well, how can I practice this? So I was doing what many of us do, and what you're doing right now, watching videos. I took videos, movies, TV, whatever, and like many of the videos and TV and movies we watch, there are people in them. So I started looking at their eyes. And my trick was, so I added this, Brian didn't say this, but this is what I've done, and I love this trick. A lot of the times when I'm looking at somebody at their eyes, some people's eyes are very easy to see, they're wide open and it's not hard. Other times I want to look to other parts of their face. They might have interesting glasses or goatee or earrings or hair, or I might be distracted from looking at their eyes because, I don't know, maybe because they're an aggressive person or dominant, and they're sort of wanting to make people avoid eye contact with them. I don't know really why, but sometimes when I'm looking at people, it's just hard to look at their eyes. Other people are quite easy. Like, oh, look, there's their eyes, and you can look at them for quite a while. Maybe some people don't want to make eye contact with you, so they're just yeah. But the trick I use is to make sure I'm looking right at the eye. Try to look at the white on the one side of the iris, and then the white on the other side of the iris, and then I look back and forth to make sure I'm looking right at the iris. And then I'd go to the other eye and do the same thing. Try to look at the white on the left and right of the iris, and that makes me look at their eyes if they're someone who I don't really want to, or it's someone who it's harder to make eye contact with. And I love it. I've practiced for years. Well, since I read his book, I started doing that more, and it's really helped me in daily life. It really has. It's amazing how different people's eyes are, and how different people's faces are so different. Their emotions are different when you're looking at them. You get different vibes from people, and it's really helped in daily life. So when I go to meet someone in person, I'm always trying to look at not always, but I'm trying to make eye contact. So when I'm talking to someone in real life, not just on a video, I'm conscious of not wanting to freak them out by staring too much at them. So you kind of you sniff it out with each person. Everybody's different. Some people I might sort of casually glance at their eye every so often like that. Or some people are very comfortable making eye contact for longer periods of time, so many seconds. But I do try to make sure I at least once look at their eyes, and yeah, just to make sure to let them know that I can see them, they're seen, heard. And I don't know. I don't know if it's helped me at all in life. No one's ever commented to me that, oh, Matthew, you make great eye contact. When I first met you, I'm like, oh, this man can really make good eye contact. No one's ever said that to me. So I don't know. I don't have feedback on that. But Brian says it's helped him. I don't know how he knows. He didn't explain it in his book, but yeah. So try that. Try this at home. Look next time. Well, look at my eyes. You can practice right now. Well, my glasses are kind of reflective, so you might not be able to see it that well. But there, look at my eye, left and right, left and right. Look at my other eye, left and right, left and right. There you go. Now check out the movie stars and make eye contact with the movie stars. Anyway, you're amazing. Keep up the good work. You rock.